All right, we're live on YouTube. Good to go. It's best not to ask any questions. All right. Good morning, everybody. Everybody should be sliding through here. So let's see.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, brother. that was none yet. All right. So I want to go ahead and start this off with an addressing of the Discord members first. So last night I was having a think. Don't let anybody ever tell you I don't think about you guys in after hours. Pause. Um, but yesterday you might have seen me post um, that I had an idea. Um, if you are not getting the Potter box and seeing the games, and in quote I meant last night, I'm gonna fuck you up. But more or less, what I'm hoping to do this next coming week is I'm gonna try to get people over the hump, over that whatever obstacle they're if you're new, you got a journey ahead of you regardless. But a lot of you are right there and need that extra push. So we're gonna do a class next week, but it's not going to be a normal class, and it's going to be voluntarily. You volunteer because I can't force you to do this at all. Um, but I want people who are losing. So I said calling all losers last night. Um, but if you are losing, or if you are just on a bad streak, or not quite getting it, or you're just doing dumb shit, we're gonna have a live where you send me your P&L over the last month or more, and I'm going to look at your entries and your exits. You're going to send that to me before the meeting because I'm going to actually go over that before we talk, and then go over it as well when we talk. And that'll probably be held towards the end of the week next week. But it's about time that some of you guys get your shit together, because as you guys can tell, and every time I see it, I'm motivated to do better. This could change your life. This could change your life. And I don't say that as marketing. If you're on TikTok or Discord, don't listen to me right now. Focus on but this is something where you're watching some certain people who have buckled down, focused, uh, change the trajectory of, their lives, or just how they're living, or whatever. And it's really silly for a lot of you guys to be sitting here buying bullshit contracts, playing at 11:30 in the afternoon, trying to catch a scalp when you know damn well you only have money for day trades. There's too many of these impulsive mistakes, and if you want accountability, I'll give you it. You might not like what I have to say when I say it, but I'm going to tell you what I really feel. So if you are amongst that category, I'll see you next week. No. We. All right. Yeah, that's it. I didn't mean to sound so scary. Why my music stopping? That's fine. All right. So I missed it. Should I be scared? If you're fucking up, I mean, again, it's just more or less, seeing what Nunya and a lot of you, I mean, a lot of the people in here who've been in here for a while. I just want to see if I can give people that extra push and motivation to start really taking this seriously, until you make enough money that you don't have to take it seriously, till you can fuck around and find out you got capital to do that. um I'll be all over my red on piano. I believe the strategy, I just can't see the product. Totally understood. And I know a lot of you guys are newer, so there are mistakes that you can't see that you're making that I could probably see very clearly. So anyway, Yeah, belt time next week. Now, moving on, I want to go ahead and get started here. So today we got a couple of things. I'm going to read off Trump's schedule. So 8 a.m., which right now he's doing executive time, close to the press, policy meeting, close to the press. 11 a.m. intelligence briefing, remarks at Faith and Freedom Coalition policy conference at 1:30, policy meeting at 3:30, and signing session at 4:30. So I'm sure we'll probably hear from him, even though it's closed to the press. That being said, my Nike package is out for delivery. Very good. All right, so for this morning here, folks, is the 1 month trial ever coming back to my Discord? Probably not, man. I mean, I might do it on the. I was actually going to ask Ivy about putting a week trial on the yearly, but that means that you have to fucking make sure you cancel your subscription if you have no intention of joining. So, anyway, that being said, a renewed bout of weakness in technology shares rippled across global markets as investors questions the staying power of the AI-driven rally after recent gains. Nasdaq futures led declines on Wall Street, with chip stocks coming under fresh pressure after previous session's sharp rally, and several mega cap technology names also losing ground. European shares fell in tandem as technology stocks tracked the broader global retreat in the sectors. Asian equities also slid. America, with Apple's price increase weighing on tech sentiment and triggering sharp sell-offs in South Korea and Taiwan. South Korea had a circuit breaker last night. I think it was like 16 fucking, what is the KSPI or some shit like that? Or COPSI or some shit like that. I forget. Something like that. Yeah. Cosby. That shit apparently, yeah, had a circuit breaker last night. And again, they were just recently rallying. That being said, again, Japan's Nikkei ended more than 4% lower as SoftBank Group fell following a report that OpenAI's initial public offering had been delayed. Meanwhile, crude oil prices tumbled as supply concerns eased as more stranded tankers leaving the Hormuz, despite a cargo vessel being stuck near Oman on Thursday. Brent was set for a weekly drop of about 9.8%, with WTI traded roughly 9.4% below its close last Thursday, before markets were shut for the public holiday last Friday. So, Italy regulators probe Microsoft, as per usual. Musk SpaceX targets U.S. consumers with Starlink model. UN halts escort of ships through Hormuz after vessel comes under attack. And on Semi to buy Synaptics for $7 billion in a all stock deal. So quite a bit going on over the overnight. Scared butter. No, that was made in one day. Be sure to tap the screen if you're on TikTok. Now, taking a look at our markets today. As far as I'm aware, we do not have any sort of economic data, so it's just raw dog price action. And of course, yes, as of yesterday, I have kind of maintained a short bias. Yesterday's close was just at the cusp on NQ, or if you're looking at the QQQ, we have gapped down to the wicks with a potential retest of around 714.85. We also hold the potential to drop to $700 today. That being said, it is an obvious, right? And I marked this out on the 15-minute. You have a pretty perfect box directly up above you, right? So we've got multiple bounces off of 705, and that's where you're sitting currently. If we see a rapid explosion to the downside right off the bell, look for this 15-minute box to your left. This box right here will be one of the first bounce levels and last, because if it cannot muster a reversal off of said box, more than likely you will be continuing down. So 699.42, 703.33 are your two major targets backwards. So, yeah. That being said, there's also a gap down there. You should take a look at that. If we do punch down, we could be looking for a gap fill to the downside. We have the gap fill up here at 716.35, and then of course the remaining empty space to keep us locked up in range or potentially set us up for a reversal into that gap, which right now with the climate that we're currently dealing with all stocks across the globe, not really thinking that's going to be a great idea. So um, I'm short on a lot of things, including IWM. Where yesterday we ended up, and I almost got stuffed out of that bad boy. And I was able to trim off some hedge contracts for over 100% before the bell rang at 4:15. So not a bad deal there. But as of right now, folks, we are currently sitting not inside of a range, but right above that 50% mark, or not a box, but a range. I really need to see, or rather, I would like to see rapid price action down. That is my first instinct looking at this chart because of all of the volume that we have underneath us. It's going to take some effort to get us below levels like 296, 295.50, and any further down, right, where we have gap fills and empty space is going to take a nice push. The reason that I went short on this one, if you were not aware, was because of the multiple 3 rejections. Same reason I went short on the Qs. Is the same reason I'm short on IWM this morning. Wick out, touch higher, lose what you got, pull back, retest those sell levels, and close. You can see that in greater detail as you move down here as price retested that 299.50 EOD. So at most, right, I think 298.45 would be a retest to the upside before trying to see a leg down. Now, I want to emphasize as well that this level here is going to be strong. That is 296.67. Like I said, I need good volume. All right. I full ported SpaceX puts, entered when it was around 212. Clocaine, that's, I will pray, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually had this one, and you are at the floor without response, so I'm not gonna go and say you're cooked, but it wouldn't be very hard to cook you. With the setup that we see here this morning, you could expect, again, we're gonna be watching um, the market overhead, but outside of 153.45, you do have a reversal setup. And not to mention, this would be and possibly SpaceX only chance to try to reverse course and hold an uptrend. Otherwise, you might be in luck. This is the last floor. So, yeah, it's sitting on the floor, but that's honestly a lot of the times when I look for that bounce. I mean, it does have, I'm watching it for a reversal. It hasn't triggered that reversal, but it is close. You said you got in at 212? Oh, well then you're good, dude. Yeah, if you got in at 212, you're good. What's up? One fridge. Uh, in fridge. Uh, 212? Oh, you did great, dude. You did absolute or shoddy or whatever. Yeah, 212. All right. Yeah. So, morning. You got raspberries? Throw some on the camera. One of our members in my group. All right. Thoughts on Uber? It could go either way. Yeah, you're right. It could. All right.
It was me.
It was Nunya. I thought I'd never hear your voice again. No, I was kidding. Um,
I
I
still gotta make money for my kids and grandkids now.
oh shit. Now she's working on generational wealth. Very good. All right. I think it was around 5,000, right? Nunya, it was around 100% or something like that on those Apple puts. Somebody's asking about the percentages on those.
Out somewhere by the end of the day when I closed out my last 2 runners, I was up. I want to say 6,100%, but I closed out the majority at about 5,200.
Yeah. So yeah, that was that. Oh, we got to stand up today.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I gotta pull this.
Wish the PLTR cons had moved better. I was in them for so long, but I think I got in a little too early and I overpaid for them. So
Yeah.
I feel like I should have gotten a better return with the dump that we had over the past few days.
You said you paid $15 for those Apple puts, so you
Yeah.
had like 1,000 contracts.
I bought 10,000.
10,000. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I put $15,000 into that
Oh,
position plus
jeez.
fees, whatever. So
That had to have been a crazy
The feeling of doing something like that is
10,000
extraordinary, dude.
contracts, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah.
well, that's
Straight up.
because
I
my
think I'd have a
broker
heart
let me
attack.
buy it once.
When I buy 50.
Yeah,
Bro,
no,
I
I
get
usually buy 150. Yeah, 150, 200. I think the most contracts I've ever had on IWM was somewhere around 280 contracts. Something, I think it was pretty close to 280. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
My broker won't let me
10,000
buy more
contracts?
than
I think
10,000.
the most I ever
Yeah,
bought
golf.
was that Neo trade, Potter. I bought like 200 on that Neo.
Yeah. Oh, I love those cheap
Yeah,
ones. Yeah.
cheap.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
great.
Cheap, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was right after the workshop too.
KSS. KSS, bro. I think it was right after KSS, the Neo trade.
Mm-hmm.
I find
I
it
couldn't even
hilarious
focus
you
after
find more
KSS, so hit
contracts
Neo.
than dollars in my account.
Yeah. No. What is the main strat you like using? I only use one strat, Potterbox strategy. About to rename it the Nunya box. All right. No, just kidding. All right.
I honestly don't understand because I started watching it on YouTube, like I said yesterday, and then I joined the workshop and I got into this Discord the same day. And for some reason, it after two videos in the workshop, two classes, it just clicked. And I just was seeing them and I was getting it. And as soon as I got to the class on punchbacks and punch
Ooh,
downs, it
that's
was
a good one.
over.
Yeah, let's go. That's fucking cool. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny. All right, well let's go ahead and see if we can't see some more opportunity here. So IWM, last one we're gonna go over really quick is SPY, and as I mean yesterday I saw that retest, the 3 rejections overhead, and it was kind of hard not to see the potential short on that one. And so this one has legged down, nothing considerable. I mean, huge. But taking a look at that 24-hour time frame, we are starting to leg down to that next green candle, which is 728.22, and then everything underneath that is not strong, right? Not a super reliable floor. Moving down to the 2-hour time frame, we'll see that price is around 727 directly underneath us as a potential floor to bounce at. So it is again, and I just want to prepare everybody. I don't know if it's been a long time since I've seen one of the other Asian equity markets hit a circuit breaker, and that doesn't always bleed directly into our markets, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it fucking does. So I don't necessarily think that we have the catalyst for a circuit breaker, because that's hasn't happened. I think since fucking we had a almost a circuit breaker. I think to the upside, but to the downside, it's been basically since COVID. So no, not at the moment. 15K. But anyway, with that being said, one of some things to potentially expect this morning. If you see a strong initial leg down, then I would be focused on watching or these levels getting hit. And if you have swung short with me, that's where we're going to be looking to trim our contracts off. I'm going to trim the majority off of those, if you've got the Qs or IWM. And then at some point, right, when we see these levels get hit, I'll be looking at cheap out of the money contracts. But typically it's pretty tough to break these 24-hour levels without a catalyst. So let's see if we can get, but anyway, 725, 726 is going to be main focus there on the downside. So Kospi hit circuit breakers a few times this month. I swear. I mean, dude, I don't know what the hell's going on in Korea, bro, but they be wilding out on their stocks because yeah, they had I think it was twice last night. It had circuit breakers. So when is the date of the trial I want in? That's up to Ivy. Whenever Ivy wants. Whenever Ivy wants to put that up, that's up to her.
Send her Cash App, she'll make it ASAP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Send her $5. PayPal it to her. All right.
$50.
What if I gave Ivy the power to pass out discounts? People pay her off. That's sorry. That would be fucking. Let her have like her own crooked, you know, like side hustle on the side.
I got you 50% off.
Yeah, 50% off, but I'm gonna need that 200, baby. Holy
50
crap.
months.
Yeah, there you go. I won't tell Potter. What's a circuit breaker? Yeah, so they will halt, shake a specific stock if it is ripping too hard or dumping too hard. Especially on individual equities, penny stocks, stuff like that.
That's how
I
they
was
cheat.
happy with that, bro, because that could happen on like a futures.
That's how they cheat.
You can actually blow your account if that happens.
Yeah. I traded Kodak. And I can tell you right now that I went through 2 circuit breakers. I put $700 into that trade and ended up making close to $56,000 off of that small fucking investment. Damn, Kodak squeezed up recently. Holy shit. Oh, fun. But yeah, right. But no, this one, it had I mean, dude, the thing was fucking dirt cheap. But yeah, Kodak squeezed from $2 to fucking, yeah, it was like $59 in multiple different circuit breaker halts. So I remember Rivian IPO. Yeah. You said Fermi landed a tenant for what? Oh my God, my back. All right. Anyway, if you have anything you would like for me to take a look at here this morning, UNH was hot on your guys' radar yesterday, and today is going to be that day where we find out if it's got the juice. All right, so no open, unfortunately, outside of that range. It is outside of that 414 range. It does have retest levels at 410. We talked about that one yesterday, so I mean, it is obvious where price cannot go, and it is also obvious where price needs to go. We also had a discussion about the 420 level. That is also going to be another level to look at for a potential rejection. So I'm hoping to see stronger price action. If we see the overall markets pulling back, do what you got to do. You should have a plan for that right now. All right. Yeah, let's see here. Hold on one second. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's see here. Tesla. Potter, please. Baba, I have life savings on that stock. Brother, don't involve me in that. What the fuck? No, I was kidding. um, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like Tesla for a play. I do think that it can dump. I do think with the gap down underneath, it does have a target today of around 364.88 and a reversal at 380. But as of right now, I mean, you are coming out of a small area of compression, so a small expansion in price could be possible. Anything under 364, you could be looking at continuation down to 350. All right, so see if we can save this guy's life. Oh my God, brother. Like in equity?
Everyone, please pray for this man.
I can't tell you what to do. You know what I mean? And I think that on the weekly time frame, oh, never mind. You're fucking cooked there too. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Once levels like this get reclaimed or pushed back underneath, dude, I'm done. It's a long-term stock. I don't know where you got in, dude. And again, I can't tell you to sell, but I can tell you that you are underneath levels, including that one, that needed to be held. And the only area of real volume that I see is directly underneath you. I'd say 85. So, yeah. And then I'm not talking to you, brother. I think for me, I'm done with the idea of like going through holding something while it's like I really do believe that even something like Elf or I would rather find a better price. I will for the rest of my life. I don't care how good the fucking company is. If it's going back underneath where I bought, because where I buy is where price usually is consolidated. There's some structure, meaning that I can reuse those same levels. So if I was long on Baba, let's say I bought shares on Baba here or even in here, right before this takeoff. I held through all of this shit, which probably would have done, especially once you're underneath 142. But at that point, levels like 114 would be the stop. I would not hold. I don't care how good the company is. I don't care how good the sheet is, because I have seen great companies that make good money have the wrong bias and be shorted to the floor. I've watched it on these stocks in particular. I watched Bill Huang, was a billionaire, blow his fucking account on this thing. So now I can't say the one blessing is that it is falling fast. So if China can find itself a recovery one day in the future, yeah. All right. Game, please, Potter. I invested my whole family's future in that stock. Save me. What the fuck is going on with it? Is you guys just finding ways to get your requests taken? You guys know I have a soft spot for families in danger.
They found it.
They figured it out. Did they pat? They found the unpatched.
They AI'd you.
Please, no, because that reminds me of Nadim, who's still in here, and there was a comment on YouTube ages ago, and he was asking, he was trying to say he was with his family, so he was trying to ask if I would just quickly go over Disney. But he auto-corrected and it said, please, he goes, please do Disney. I have a family. Like I was holding his ass hostage or something. And bro, that shit fucking comment sent me, dude. I still remember that shit to this day, dude. Me and Manny still say that shit to each other. Like, please, I have a family. Yeah, dude. Straight up, it was so funny. Yo, Nike, I got my dog in the pound to pay my rent. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Uh Anyway, I don't see a setup here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see a setup. Now there is reason to maybe contemplate the release of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I think it's more console based. Typically, is when we see a correlation. But that being said, I mean, even the monthly or the weekly doesn't really give me much of a resolution. I would say I'm a little bit more shorter on something like this because of the rejection off of cost basis. So watch a loss of $20, and you could be looking down to 1750 and maybe further. So, please do family. I have Disney. Please do family. I have Disney. Fucking Potter. Please think of the children.
Think of the cats.
The cats. That's right. The cats. Signals or I'ma visit you in a red car. Oh, listen. That's deep lore, dude. That's deep lore. You're not supposed to tell people I'm scared of red Mazdas. What the fuck?
Ew.
I don't like red Mazdas, especially from the 90s. You would not like them too, okay? If you've been haunted by fucking red Mazdas, I have been haunted by.
Did your mom own a red Mazda?
My mom owned a red Mazda, wrecked it. One of the first memories I ever have as a conscious human being. I can remember my first memory. My first memory is me dreaming of my dad driving on a bridge with a bunch of signs on either side of the bridge. We had just left like a subway with my grandpa and my sister, and we're in a red Mazda, and we're driving on this bridge, and it's got these signs that are like, "Don't drive here, construction, unfinished bridge, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Dad, we're about to drive off the bridge, drive off the bridge," and we just drove right off the fucking bridge. I wake up, my mom buys this car, like maybe 2 weeks later, and then we get in a wreck. Okay, hold on. You might think that that's a coincidence. Fast forward, I'm 7 years old. I'm crossing. I got pushed as I was crossing the street by kids at school, lost my balance, and got hit by a fucking red Mazda, breaking my leg, burning the fuck out of my knee and my ankle because it got stuck underneath the car. Okay, that's pretty weird. I get my boot off my leg, and then I get hit with a slightly more burgundy version of the same car 2 weeks after I got my fucking boot off, and a rock went into my knee. Like, I have a hole in my knee. You can see it still. So,
Yo, bro.
yeah, maybe I just stay away from red Mazdas. They stay away from me. Look,
You got haunted by red Mazda.
I literally got haunted by red Mazdas, brother.
Rub some peanut butter on it.
Oh my
What is
god.
this? It's standing at the edge of your bed.
Yeah, dude, my sleep paralysis demon is a Mazda sitting in my doorway flashing its lights. Fuck.
With peanut butter in the passenger seat.
With a jar of Jif sitting in the passenger seat. My stepdad's in the back, like, get in, kid. No, I'm just kidding.
Your turn to drive.
Is that why you look scared? Is that why you look scared out the window when you see a car outside? If it's a red Mazda. Anyway, thankfully your luck has seemed to change for the better. As long as I stay away from those fucking cars, everything goes pretty well. All right, let's see here. What else do we have here? I'm one of those guys being a volunteer. Looking forward to this. Actually, Kevin's brother on his Discord right now trying to learn. Oh no, shit. Who dat? Let's go. Actually, speaking about PLTR, it looks decent up now. Oof, damn. That monthly don't look up. Okay, so I'm gonna argue with you on that one, right? Because what do you need to do? And I could argue maybe for a retest bounce, but as long as you're, let's go to the 4-hour here. Okay, so we can actually do this like this. There's your box that you punch down through. We're gonna move that line over here to cost basis. And then we're gonna go ahead and mark out that singular floor, which separates you from the inevitable touchdown of 98.27. So there would be quite a few things that would have to be done. And while I'm not going to argue that there could be a retest of like 115, 112, sorry. There could be a retest of like 112, but that's not something that I wait, guys, for the good reason for the box to box method to work out, right? So you built a box right in here and you fell, lost the floor, and now you need to go and hit a real box. This could have been somewhat of a real box, but you didn't respond. So, where do I see support for the queues? Very close, actually. Which I do believe, and I was looking at this last night. I do believe that this channel that I had in mind here is still at play. So I'm actually looking at a target which is going to be your imbalance in between these two structures, and that should be right about 384. So that's what I had now without the channel, because again, fuck channels at the end of the day.
84.
You said 384, bro.
Huh?
Sorry, 684. I got a little
That's-
dis-
thank you.
Listen, you get hit by as many cars as I have and try and read shit straight, okay?
You said it hurts your legs. not the head.
All right, anyway. I've been hit by an astounding amount of vehicles, I'm not gonna lie. I sit here and wonder why my back hurts.
Common denominator.
Me and vehicles, dude. I mean, I swear to God. I've been hit by a bus. I mean, yeah. Yes, got hit by a Savannah City bus a month after I got hit by a 91 Ford Lariat running a red stop sign on a bike. I was on a bike.
Ford Lariat.
Yeah. Yeah.
At what point is it just your fault?
It's not my fault, dude. I'm just car attractant. I don't know. Maybe I'm magnetic. I don't know. I've never tested the theory. Guy's a magnet for accidents. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, look both ways.
Wait, you were supposed to do that? I'm just kidding. All right. Anyway, so you got that. That is 697 on the floor. That is the QQQ support. All right, Mazda up. Yeah, Sheila. All right. So Walmart Potter, you blew my family up. What? Wow, that's dramatic. All right. So this one, I actually don't hate it. It has done everything. And again, remember, fuck the uptrend, right? We want to recover the floor. You have done that as of right now. So it's going to be a matter of breaking over 118.23. And this punchback right here should, I'm not going to say seal the deal, but would definitely put you moving in the right direction. So yeah, I like that. If you can pop up and reclaim those levels. I can tell you this, 117.50 looks really important. You can see that all across the board. That has been your floor. Yeah. Trapping in Japan. Smoke. Man's looking for insurance payouts. Bro is Naruto running through traffic. It's not my fault. All right, Apple up. Okay, so this is gonna be a tough one. Box, and this is the 2 hour. Don't even need to go anywhere. 2 hour, and then your floor's here, which you're still sitting above, but then that right there. So I need to do a deep bless. Okay, so Sim, check it.
Why do you give it the wicks?
Why do I give it the wicks? Because there's equal points of contact. No candle closes. So I would say right now, I mean, this is pretty clear. 2 off the bottom, 2 off the top, and chop in the middle. So there's likely a day, like, I'm not going to call for like a full reversal, but I would be looking for 181.11. Yeah, 181 and 184, or excuse me, 281 and 284. Sorry, guys, I'm a little discombobulated right now. Thinking about all these car accidents. ZS, please, Potter. I invested my grandparents' retirement money into that stock. Good God. It's gonna be a lot of fucking cooked people here. I was kidding. Zscaler. Well, you got good consolidation. I think we had mentioned the last time I talked about this one getting very close to having the amount of time for that consolidation to break. There is a pocket of empty space underneath you with an imbalance target of around 101. And then look in the 4 hour here. So that becomes very, very clear that outside of 128 or lower time frame 129.50, you're looking at 133. It's not the cream of the crop, but it does have good empty space. It's kind of hard to see a lot of these stocks reversing that hard because of the climate that we're trading in right now. So unless it's outside of that. Potter, when do you use the 1 hour versus the 4 and 24 hour? I always use the 4 and 24 hour. Like, if I'm not, it's because I already did. That's so always start there. Always. All right, Chime. Ah, yes, debt. You can pay your groceries off easy for payments, interest free. Except it's not.
Don't pay for your DoorDash now. Pay later.
Fine.
We're financing DoorDash.
I've had to build my credit this last couple of years. Just last 5 or 6 years, I've been trying to build my credit up and stuff. So, what kind of Legos did I use? The big squishy ones that don't hurt when you step on them. But anyway, 1835 on Chime is the main overhead resistance here. What I was gonna say is when I went to a furniture store, they gave me like a fucking $8,000 line of credit. Peyton and me a $8,000 line of credit. And I was like, are we building credit or being gluttons? Because it feels like this is not credit building anymore.
He just wants to shop.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What am I watching today? You, baby. No, I'm watching IWM and the ETFs to potentially take a leg down, potentially, although I do see a pop early. Potentially, if I'd like to see a pop first, if I'm being honest with you. Anyway, that being said, yeah, that's one of my main focuses, actually, is the IWM setup. And then I'm also looking at SpaceX today as well. It's not bouncing, and I should go ahead and make that clear. It has not found it is not making use of that floor that it's sitting on right now. Actually, you need to fix that up. So that's going to be right there, 154. So I'm going to go ahead and actually set an alert on that now. But yeah, I'll be watching that one. So DayZ of Silent Hell. Oh my god, dude, I love DayZ. I play DayZ all the time. I mean,
Here, you want a sandwich? I won't hurt.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that shit.
I swear you set me up for things.
Easy pitches. W game.
This'll tickle his tism.
That's one of my favorite games, just because of the psychological aspect of it. You never know who you can trust.
There's a collector's edition of Grand Theft Auto.
There is. Son of a bitch. Of course, I bought the fucking basic one. Whatever. Whatever. All right.
You'll buy both.
Probably.
But it's
Well,
also
It's only $99.
It's $99, and it's that you can buy that specifically for 20 extra bucks.
Oh, okay. Well, I need it on Steam because I already bought it on PlayStation. I'm not gonna upgrade on that one.
Yeah, just
It's not gonna
be a
come out on
peasant later.
sale for a while.
Yeah, just be a peasant and wait.
I want it now.
Damn, bro. Damn. Called you
I
a
want it.
peasant.
He said, "Be a peasant."
Wait.
I don't want it. Let's see here. I mean, I still see a 188.75 target on this bad boy. You got the candle floor at 194.60 directly up above you, which is also going to double as a box. You're on the floor here for the second time here. So if you're looking at a reversal trade on NVIDIA, it would be through this box overhead at 195.65. So, all right, let's see here. Dell down to, so you guys be careful playing anything to the upside today, okay? I'm not telling you not to. I'm just telling you to be careful, especially if it's in the tech sector. Oh. Huh. Really? For free? For free? Oh, I'm taking my chance on that fucker.
The fucking IV for today's contract were like 300%.
Jesus Christ. Dude, this thing's gonna fucking dump. 330.
Yeah, the spread gets kind of crazy that far out.
Wow. Of course it does.
I
God
think I
damn it.
put 343s were like 5 cents to 87
The
cents.
spread is terrible on all of them.
Of course. Of course. That's a good setup though, man.
The 385s are 125 to 196.
What about the
And that's
330s
spread. Let me check.
for like 2 months out?
Here, let me check that for you.
I'm thinking. All right, real quick.
$1,000 for a contract, 940 to 1140.
I gotta call this guy before 9:20, guys. Can you give me 4 minutes? If you guys are on Discord, chop it up. If you guys want to talk about your own individual plays or what you're watching today, whatever, go ahead. I'll be right back.
Ivy, start the 4-minute counter.
I had a question for you.
Your mom.
Buy a
I
Tesla.
don't know if any stop. I don't know if any of the big dogs are in here, but how do you look to play to the downside while trying to obey not shorting a floor? Does that make sense? Because like
with the chart.
Bruh.
No, I mean, you have to wait for a retest because it might take a little bit longer for it to break that
So if
floor.
you're playing it, and when it gets to the ceiling, basically you're, where say the beginners would be looking for a break to the upside, you almost like have a hand on both contracts, and if you reject that ceiling, you're watching for it to come back to the floor, almost like playing the range.
Yeah, I mean, depending which one stock you're talking about, yeah. But it's
So
pretty much the
just
whole point
as
of
an
it.
example, right now I'm looking at PLTR. I have a box on the 1 hour. I have a level marked out at 109.38. If it breaks that, I love a play into 112. If it shows weakness there, there's plenty of empty space into the downside all the way to 101.50. So like I'm almost trying to teach myself a new way to look at it, and I'm watching this 109 level for both options, where typically it'd be like, okay, if we get on over this, we're playing to the upside. But now I'm kind of, without even the downside being a consideration, but I'm kind of watching it, shows weakness, comes down. I don't know if any of this makes sense, but
Hourly, like I see, like potentially because it's like an uptrend now in a way, but one, like I think 111, 112. See how it rises to 112. I'm pretty sure probably gonna reject right there at 112, and then you do your speculator puts. Which one are you guys talking about? PLTR? Yeah,
PLTR
PLTR.
and Amazon have very similar setups to me.
Hold on, I gotta turn this shit from my phone. Give me a second.
PLTR in the 1 hour here.
All right. Oh.
But yeah, I understand what you
Take a
mean.
look at Nike.
I might buy some Nike for long term.
I got Nike packages on the way, y'all. Today.
Keep ordering.
I am. I do. Thank you.
Groupon finally did something for us.
Holy shit.
Yes, sir. Got in at $12.
You got equity on that one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, Potter, I forgot that you didn't respond to my chat. Can you look at Klarna, KLAR, on the 24-hour? That boy, I done already figured it out.
There's nothing there, so it's that, and then that 2250 would be the target. 2250 is the first green candle to your left, so that would be your imbalance target. So yeah, over $20. Got my Jordan 5s yesterday, black and Carolina blue. Hell yeah, dude. Did I get any Tractor Supply?
Attention to this, but
What?
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
But like one of their insiders made the biggest purchase they've ever made of a buyback.
I mean, that's not bad news.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, yeah, that's good. No, I didn't get any Tractor Supply.
I think
To the upside.
AMD. Sorry, I think AMD looks similar to freaking.
What were you saying, Junior?
Dell.
Oh my god, that looks fucking juicy.
PLTR, I see like to the upside, I see 112, and then to the downside, I see like 102.
If I shorted AMD, it would be 476.70 or 470, basically 480 psychological, with a 457.70 runner target. I'm not gonna lie, that is bitchin'.
You got to get a candle close below that 105 Kaufman.
What about 106.62 though?
Yeah, if you get an hourly close below that, then I can see that 102.
But my problem is I'm trying to avoid shorting a floor. That's what I really want to get out of here.
I mean, right now, if you reject off that imbalance, right? If you can't get above that imbalance, then you could take a shot to the downside.
Yeah, at that 109.38. That's exactly what I'm looking at.
Yeah, just watch that imbalance.
What's the contract looking like, P?
What?
On AMD?
AMD.
I'm looking right now.
Yo, Potter.
Uh-huh.
You should take a look at CSCO.
Okay. 5 force.
Another one of them. Good consolidation.
What was the ticker? I'm sorry.
CSCO.
PSCO? You talking about Tractor Supply?
Yeah.
Yeah.
CSCO.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, you're fine. Yeah, so this one actually held up against the Dow. I'm curious on this one, probably just as much as you guys are, because it has held up, but it is now sat and not bounced worth shit, or been able to get above 122.50, you know, basically in the last session more than 3 times. But I mean, this floor looks like it's expended, so I'd be looking at a 114 and then possibly more to the downside if you can get that punch back. But it's so clear, you know, like you're being held down underneath that previous resistance. So AVGO. Break of the floor at 364.92. You have a target of 357.82. I wouldn't hold it for anything else. That would be maybe 359 to trend, but all right, we're getting closer to the bell, folks. How many of you have a actual setup? How many of you know what you're going to be trading today?
Sorry, there was a lot
One
of
thing,
interruptions. The Miss Brother John.
one thing I've been doing that's helped a little bit is take all your setups and add the contracts you're looking at to your watch list, and then like make a little rule with yourself. Like, yeah, no matter what, you're not going to step outside the contracts you have on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean,
Specifically, some impulsivity play where we lose the most. Just like me, yes, I had like it was like 19 green days in a row, and then I fucked it up yesterday. Why? I went 19 days without touching the ETFs, and then did it yesterday.
and did you have a setup on the ETF?
Yes, but I shouldn't have. To be
Higher
honest,
time frame?
it was losing the ceiling in the morning when you all caught the crazy dump, and I literally had my finger on the buy button, and then I didn't buy, and it dumped like crazy, and I was like, oh, okay, I gotta make it back, and it just fucked me up.
See, that's the reason that when I leave, you guys will see that you do, some of you who have enough information, you're going to do better. Because there comes a point, and that point will pass. You'll move past it. But there comes a point where all of this noise, because you're going to learn, this is going to be useful, and then you're going to start to pick up your own trading and your own decision making. And all of a sudden, you're going to be hearing all of these other things going on rather than focusing on what you had. And that is important to establish, folks. And that's one of the things that you're going to probably hear me tell you, because I'm probably going to send a lot of you guys out on your own individual vision quest, spiritual journeys, because a lot of you folks hover around the Discord without trying. And I know some of you guys obviously very much have, but some of you could definitely do. And I cannot, if those of you guys who have already been through this, you already know. You know why I do that. You know why we talk about, you know, me leaving being the time where you get better. Because you could take any craft that exists that you have to be taught. And if somebody is over your shoulder teaching you and teaching you and teaching you, eventually, right, you're going to get annoyed because you're going to be like, let me try, or I'm not going to fucking learn. I'm just going to see you do it, but I don't know how to move the muscles in my arm quite as slow. So I got to practice. You know what I mean? Like you have to build up your own way of moving through their strategy or their guidance. And so with this is no different. You will take time or have to take time away from me, away from us, to see what you've learned, to and go into it with that. I want to see what I'm capable of. Here, I'm going to take $100. So you're not taking anything that you care about, or 200, $300, and you're doing it just like we do. Sunday, Saturday, you're building a watch list. You know, on Monday or on Sunday night, you're boiling that down. You know, these ones are the best. And then Monday morning, you're obviously looking at, you know, is this position ready? at the bell? Is it not? You know, okay, wait to the end of the day, take your trade, right expiration. All of these things that I teach you are actually going to have to be used without me telling you to do it. And that is the best way to learn. That is the best way to learn. So you said it landed a tenant overnight. Okay, so if that's true, or if that does set off a catalyst, you're going to be looking at two major targets to get broken: 1033 and then 1412, including that 1520 target directly up above as well. So took some time off from trading. Going to rewatch the videos this weekend, refresh before jumping back in the workshop. A lot of people go back in the workshop all the time. So sorry, John. What are you up? I mean, good retest. Good retest. 24. Okay, so right here. You're going to need to be above 112 to even go get a retest of 117, where then you have, I can't call it a box. I mean, it was a box. You punched through it. But ultimately that would be the retest level and 124.16. So how do I get info on the workshop? You can go to the YouTube channel, or you can go to my website. There's a free Discord, and there's a little Discord tab there. You can join the free Discord and ask questions or talk to people. I like AMD Daisy. I like AMD Short. I'm going to be watching that one today. That one has 3 rejections at the top as well. So I think 496 should be a good first target, and then 492 could be a great second target. So, all right. I would love to see the gap fill and then flush, though. So IWM. Now, real quick for IWM's lower time. Yeah, I do. Yeah, if you got those UNH contracts, watch IWM to retest. I'd like this to happen first. Of course, there is a downtrend channel kind of operating right here. So, you know, I do have some calls just in case. But otherwise, good luck, everybody. If we do see the Qs dump, watch Snow. It is unable for the 4th time to get 232.33. So, ding, ding, ding. Oh, wait. I pre-dinged. Pre-dinged.
Prematurely.
Dinged.
Said every level 19 rogue ever.
Oh my god.
I just gave away my age right there, so sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. Ding, 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 ding. All right, so AMD bounced. That's good for us. Because now it can try and flush that.
$300% on UNH, Papa.
I'm booking up nasty, my boy.
Let's go, baby. I got like 3 weeks out too.
I.
Perro, why you copying me? You didn't tell me. You didn't give me the call out, perro. You gotta pay with those nalgas, Papa. They're all yours, Papa.
Just want to make sure we do not fall back into the backs. AMD popped. Now it's dropping really hard. I haven't taken anything yet on that one, but real quick on IWM, I'm looking at that empty space 295.85 and 295.69 to get filled if we lose 296.34, but just stay cool right now. We haven't really done anything special, just sitting on this floor. Same thing with AMD. Spread on AMD is wide as fuck. Yeah, I'm not taking it yet. Ugh.
Let's go, baby.
Ugh. Oh. Damn. There's 420. 420. All right, AMD, you little fucking shit. Fuck, you're expensive. AMD to the upside. Not quite yet. You just lost 507.88. That was the floor. God damn, that 420 target on UNH was on the money. Unfortunately. Yeah, I did. AMD 503.64 right here needs to be cleared to the downside, and that is the only free pass you get. I got a stop loss of that 507.88. Come on. No fear. Just do your job. Just do your fucking job. Talking to myself right now. AMD scares me.
UNH scares me.
Oh, yeah. IWM, good swing.
But it's pulling back up.
Dude, I'm telling you what.
Maybe.
IWM tried to fucking have my fucking balls in my throat yesterday at the pop at the end of the day, dude. Can't scare me, dude.
No, it got me. I sold.
No shit, bro. All right, well there was target one just got hit at 295. This is where a reversal can occur on a lot of different stocks. Got a good stop loss. All right, AMD did bounce off of 502.64.
UNH is back at the highs, 420.
Very good.
Don't look at it no more, bro. Just let it cook.
You right?
Yeah, dude. Just let it cook.
Come on, give me circuit breaker. I'd like AMD to retest right there, and then 507.62 if it can't fail there. Watch any sort of I mean, again, I don't even know if it's worth trading, but you do have a gap fill back up here that would trap you back up in range. So if you back up above 297 upside right there. I'm already out.
Fucking Bill has the nastiest sprint I've ever seen.
I'm out. Yeah, but that candle right there, I'm gonna get right the fuck back in. I was just right at break even, so I'll go ahead and stop out there. Yeah, UNH is pushing here, folks. Dude,
Yeah, no, I
Ten-
can watch this shit.
100. If you grab those 430s that I talked about yesterday, those are up 100%. 230%, excuse me.
You don't want to hold till 430?
I bought enough contracts to do that. Yes, of course. But I am going to trim and make this fucker free, dude. It's 162%. That's easy money, baby.
I 104 on those 430s.
I'm grabbing some cheap IWM upside. I want more. I need more jet fuel out of IWM. This is a good lack of recovery on this bounce on IWM. You're not really doing a great job of getting back up. I sold the 430s. Now I'm even on the trade. 7 left. Good job. You're watching a master at work. Every bounce on IWM is failing. So eventually you're going to try and go find a better floor if we can't find our reversal here. I got it at AMD, yeah. But I am looking to get right back in. Now, I see very clearly that has a gap up above it. So I'm not going to force this back down. I'm going to be patient here. Yeah, UNH, if you took that one yesterday. I'm waiting right now. AMD needs to lose 507.50 again. But I still love that setup. It looks amazing.
SpaceX looks like it wants to bleed down now.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think we're gonna get the uptrend out of it.
I don't think so. We are.
Yeah,
Which I mean, dude. I mean,
don't know if you saw it or not.
yeah, I looked at it this morning because I was gonna try my hand on it. What you do for UNH? We grabbed 430s yesterday. Those are the trade's already paid for. It's free now. Like you can. It was 160%. Which again, I don't care about the percentages. There's price target. Now, my goal here with the hourly is you're going to probably see price try to get pushed and held underneath 420. I'm hoping to stay above that. So I need to quit crypto. If you're not making any money, yeah. You're not going to get me like that, AMD. I'm not fucking stupid. Who do you think you are? I am. I got them for this week, dude. Like,
Oh, I know. I was gonna say, I just damn, those are expensive. Even though like the 470s. Damn, there goes a UNH.
Beautiful. Next new leg.
Let's go, baby. Vamos, papa.
Not bad, guys. Not bad. And like I said, the trade's free. So now let's get a big fat fucking green COVID dingus. Let's get that Luigi. Let's get that reverse Luigi candle here, baby. All right, IWM. Testing my patience here. I've already grabbed a $300 call. 187% on UNH here. Oh, wee. It's not possible to get 100% trades. It's all right. Leave to me. Puppy.
We do that with our eyes closed. We talking about.
Yeah. 100% even isn't even a fucking benchmark.
Not even screenshot worthy.
Nah.
It's a trim.
But it is impossible to get 100% trade if that's where you plan on stopping.
They don't know about options, that's why. Yeah.
Uh. 100% is unacceptable anymore.
All right, we're going to be looking at a potential retest here of 298.33 on IWM. Like I said, I grabbed some calls sitting on that floor. Stop loss on those is going to be 296.41. They're not expensive, but why let them go to red? That wasn't funny at all. Trump's about to come out. I just kissed the Ayatollah. He grabbed me by the ankles and he said, "Let thy be healed." And he healed me. The Prince of Saudi Arabia is... Never mind. That won't get me canceled. User report show problems with X. Yeah, I got problems with fucking X. I'm going to Qatar. Free magic carpet rides. For all the orange boys and girls. Oh, all right. UNH is trying to hang on. Retest that small mark there. IWM is trying to get that shot up right here. Watch that push right 297.71. That should lead you right back up. We'll go ahead and reduce risk on some of those puts, and we'll just re-enter some of them. I'm going to leave some of the downside position because it is for next week, but I'm playing it up. You're being honest. All right, there's that first target that I told you about right there. Next target would be right here at 298.32 if you can clear that. Just looks like you got UNH pulling back. Looking at that retest off of that first red candle at 419.75. AMD pop up. Oh, I love this one. No, I am hanging on to some of those puts. I got them yesterday at a great price, so. But I'll just play the upside. Smooth operator. Smooth. That is why it's so important to trim those UNH contracts when you get those pops. You sell them into strength, reduce your risk, because when you're dealing with that extrinsic value, it's not real. It's based on fugazi. It's there's nothing there. So if you see a lack of continuation, now if we get a good strong green candle right here, that would be beautiful.
Oui.
Yep, but we play with that. Yeah, damn, look at NVIDIA. Or excuse me, Netflix is skyrocketing right now.
Netflix don't give a fuck what the market got going on.
Outside of 73.98, it's got a golden opportunity to shoot up to $76. Yeah, I've looked at A-Lab before. It's Ivy. Yeah, I know it's Ivy. Oh yeah. Smooth operator. $9.45. Let's take a look at the higher time frame, see what we're dealing with here. So it looks like right now we saw IWM retest that overhead high. That's what you just saw on that green candle that's getting eaten away. Thoughts on Meta? I haven't looked at it. Ooh, holy shit. I tell you what, that one could be kind of like Netflix. If it can find itself a floor, it doesn't have good, clean, lower time frame empty space, but it does look still looks like it has that 537.32 area underneath it. Back up nice and strong on the UNH.
Oh yeah.
Very good. Good retest of that 420 mark, huh? Now we're up at the wick high. We need to clear that wick. We're going to retest the 420 150s.
Watch IWM right here. Try to go clear that 297.87. It's trying again. Come on. Come on. There you go. A little bit more. Okay, so we just tap that pre-market that high right there. Thank you, Booba. This is that 24-hour overhead level. That is what you will retest before you fall. See how it responds. There you go. Get up in there. Get up in there.
Chef?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hi. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know about the free trial.
Oh, yeah, what's going on?
I think LaunchPass won't allow us since we set the yearly as a one-time payment. I think it is only possible for a recurring subscription.
Can we change that?
Huh? We're just gonna change it.
We could change. Yeah, that's fine. I thought it was that way anyway, so. So just to give everybody an idea of what I'm doing right now, I have the puts for next week that I swung. I've reduced my risk on those while grabbing $300 calls down here, which they're up right now, even right now. But I'm doing this obviously in regards to that empty space directly up above. The empty space has been filled underneath us. If we are able to reverse course and I lose my stop loss at 196.50, that's okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Cisco. Watch Cisco 114.30 if you took that one short. Another bounce on IWM. Let's zoom out. 5-minute.
I just had to run my mouth about 100% trades.
What happened?
Tesla hit my TP and then dumped, so I had to get out of my runners before I went negative on them. I was in puts overnight on Tesla.
Shit. He definitely tapped that low for show.
Yeah, it was not a happy camper at open. I'm glad that I had a TP set because it caught it as soon as the contracts loaded, luckily.
Yeah.
But then I almost lost most of my profit on the runners.
Yeah. Yeah, a little. The good thing though, it did give you a punch back, so it let you know it was going to go up and fill that gap. No, they don't always. No, when you play out of the money contracts, you don't have to like hit a specific price like that. It's usually that extrinsic value is what you're focused on. I do have a Discord, yes, but I would prefer that you don't go straight to the buy button and you go to my YouTube channel first to find out if this is what you want to do, because I am here to create independent traders. And if you're still in a place where you feel like you're chasing signals, then I'm not going to be the guy for you. I'm not a big fan of the Tesla setup right now, so.
Honestly, I wasn't either. I don't know why I got into it. I think I went in thinking it was a lotto or still drunk on yesterday morning's win and just was being stupid. I mean, I still got out in.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got out green, so I mean, good job on that. I don't have a monthly anymore. I got rid of it. So funny. Come on, UNH, you got it. There you go. A little more. IWM going to touch empty space right here. No. Tapped both greens on PLTR. Note to self. Got to get to the lower time frame to enter quicker. But yeah. There you go. Another new high on UNH. But boy, I tell you what. Every little click down takes away from the value of the 430s. 15K.
Glad I got 427.
I am looking at you.
Looking at you.
Snow is pushing up.
Dude, I like the setup on snow, but all those fake outs really mess with me.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. It's
Is it better just to wait for cost basis?
I'm gonna wait to see if we can grab this floor here. I'm not gonna rush into anything on that. Nice. AMD or UNH 200 plus %. Oh my
Let's
god.
go, baby.
Oh my days, there's that green dingus.
Bro just went English on us. Oh my days.
Oh yeah.
I want 500.
Me too, cabrón.
Whoa.
Fucking let's go, Junior.
Let's go, baby.
Good job, guys. Good fucking job.
I've been holding since like 400 for my August ones.
Traes pinche cajones, cabrón.
Oh, papá, tú sabes. Puro macho alfa aquí.
Pinche cojones.
Well, let me turn on Chris Translate.
On my long drives, I've been listening to the Five Rings book as well. Kevin.
That's a good book.
Yeah, man.
You gotta
Really
like
good book.
read it really slow and have make understanding of every little sentence.
I'm gonna trim a little bit more on UNH and then leave the fucking rest. No more. 425. I need to zoom out on that bad boy. IWM's moving like hot dog water. 24-hour time frame. Where are we? Okay, got a floor here. Just balls, balls, balls. Thank you.
Damn, I knew I should have took CRM off the floor yesterday. Freaking knew.
There you are, UNH, trying to scare me out of my fucking $300 calls, you little shit. 75%. Yes, looks like Ivy might have the trials up. So if you want to try out the Discord, that's 100% right there. If you want to try out the Discord, again, remember, I'm here to create independent traders. Ivy will just have to, if it's a trial, they don't get the workshop until that week is over. But make sure you cancel, for the love of God.
Yes, chef.
Cost me money to refund people. All right, first target's hit right there, that 298.22. Obviously, any sort of continuation, I think, might be based off this channel target right here, which has a target right now of 298.93. Now, there is a gap fill up at 299, so. Yeah, 250% on UNH. First time watching your live. Good to see we have the same mel levels marked out. Hell yeah, brother. All right, Snow. Watch AMD to try to go for its gap fill over 520. Snow's actually pretty cheap. Like $800 sports betting yesterday, made it back today. That feels good. 400% on UNH. Let's fucking go. Good job, guys. Yeah, now is and again, this is according to plan. Those by the way, IWM 150% here to the upside. If you got those calls, nice little day trade here, trimming it off. Leaving some on the table here.
I'll see you guys at the close, bro.
All right, Poppy. Have a good day, brother. But those 40s, those 430s are getting bought up. Almost 300% there. Oh yeah. The accidental find pushing Potter suck. Wait, what? What are you talking about? %. Jesus, Lord have mercy, y'all. We're $6 away. $6 away, but I will say this is one hell of a move on UNH. I think 425 is likely a cap, but we'll see. I'm going to hold to see if we can't get something past that. Yeah. Yeah, IWM, trim those. That's good money right there. Those $300 contracts that I took to the upside, I'm down 28% on those 290 puts for June 30th, and those have lost $23 a contract versus the $30+ a contract I'm getting on the upside. So I'm like there's no loss here. That's circumventing any, but the cool thing is I'll enter in a little bit stronger and then trim that reduction, or I'll reduce my risk, but also it gives me this cushion to be able to like hold. But anyway, that being said, you need to just a little bit higher, I think, at 299, and if you want to leave some runners to 299.65. Yeah, Gino, I took it long with $300 contracts. Oh shit. Fuck UNH. God damn, I looked away for 3 seconds. Motherfucker.
What is going too high for you?
No. That was a trim target if you had one.
Trim?
I wasn't going to, but damn, that 425 target slapped. Fuck.
Yeah, I really did.
Okay, so now what do we have underneath us? We've got 422. Nope, 422.55.
That's just how it's been moving though. It's been like pop, little drop, pop, little drop, pop. I don't know if it always moves like that, but it's how it's moving today.
It moves like that, yeah. You said market chop today? I don't know. I mean, IWM isn't, what it usually is for me, but there it is. There's the pullback right off of 425, motherfucker. All right, target hit 299 on IWM. That's 175%. Final trim. And then I'll see if I can let these runners rip. Some dork just bought my contract. Easy. Easy now. Sheesh.
Yeah, see, it looks like snow's faking out again.
Yeah, be careful, dude. That's why I'm gonna let that thing. I mean, yeah, you could even just right over there. It tapped that 233.85. It needs to actually start breaking and holding things, and that's something it hasn't done.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could take a short on IWM here, but I mean, little whiskey. Yep, there it is. You said 299 is the top? Maybe. I mean, this is the downtrend. This is where, I mean, you would want to, if that's to be true, then I would want to see a pretty abrupt rejection. But this, I think it has a chance to go and touch that gap fill and hit 299.50. Grayson, did you play it to the upside? Because I still have the hedge part of that. Not my strategy on coin. Not quite my tempo. $200% on the runners.
Hey Potter, will you be around a little bit after hours?
A little bit. Why?
Okay. Well, I just want to walk through a trade, but I don't want to take up time right now.
Yeah, we can try and talk
a
about
trade
it.
that I missed to just kind of see what your thoughts was. I'm kind of beating myself up about it.
What was it?
It was Lily.
Ugh. Oh my god.
Yeah, I had it mapped out perfectly and just couldn't pull the trigger this morning.
What was the reason? Scared?
I've been trying to be good about not taking expensive contracts, and that I was looking. My price target was 150, so I was gonna take the 150s, and they were like 300. But I could have even taken the 170s and been fine.
I mean, I miss trades too, brother. I mean, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you don't have to hit the drawing books, or go back to the fucking books to fucking. I mean, sometimes it's shit. If it's moving too fast or too expensive or something like that. But, I mean, from yesterday, I mean, it popped over that 1145 level pretty strong.
Yeah, I had basically stuck to the 4 hour, and just was saw that it was retested back up top.
Nokia. If you can break that $13 floor, you got something. All right, 299.50 right up in here. Lily popped up because of Trump's enforcement, but that was that overhead resistance holding you down. I mean, again, I believe that the chart setups are set up perfectly. So you get a pull fade, long fade. You get, I mean, more than over a week of pullback, but not actually losing any major ground. You retest 1100 and then pull and pop yourself back up to that previous overhead resistance and close at the 1132s. You were just one trigger away from punching through that box. I mean, this is the strat. Is if you punch through the box, you're looking for the next new high. Is 150 bucks enough? Yes, that's enough. IWM doesn't really hold over 300. It's only been there once. So, I mean, just because it's not now doesn't mean it's not. I mean, it very well could, especially given where it's sitting right now. I just tapped my overhead high literally perfectly. Look at it. So this is the point in which if you can legitimately break over 299.63 and recover the floor at 300, you have a chance to go and tap 301. But I would say right now, this is actually when I'm thinking a reversal could actually be in store. Now a full reversal, we'll see. Did I grab some weekly contracts since I have some upside runners? Of course. But yeah. Yeah, we have members who take $100 every month. Caesar just took his $100 to $1,200. I think it was like in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that. And then yeah, so I mean we have people flipping.
Meta looks like so.
It did the thing, didn't it? Yeah, punching that box up there. Just doesn't have any empty space on the 15 minutes. Just so I'd say right now you're looking at a 5-minute retest of 550. If you can reclaim that, then not reclaim that, but 553, 550, and then 550, 150. What are you on to do your graphs? Huh? Did I sell all of UNH? I sold the majority of what I have, yeah. I don't have much. I said 425, and I wanted to have the majority of my runners since I'm playing with pure extrinsic value in IV. I wanted to make sure that I had profit secured before we reach that target. What app are you on? Like, how can I get the graphs? Oh, it's a Trading View. Rockstar has reportedly sold over 39 million copies of GTA 6 already. A part of that. Still creeping. Still creeping on that overhead high, so I'm going to go ahead and raise that up here at 299.65. I expect to be a millionaire by tomorrow. Oh my God. Oh, I just started your YouTube today. Yeah. Is that live? No, that's not live. You just have the gap fill at 714. Be kind of cool. Yo, I'm going to tell you what, though. Be kind of cool if you could reject that overhead heaviness and then fade down, but it is 3 off the bottom. Very much could be popping to 725 going into next week. UNH is trying. Yeah, we're already in UNH. It's got to get 423.67. I'm excited to see what we do on IWM here. I've already extracted what I can out of it, but like, dude, what a bounce off of cost basis. Pull back up, fill that empty space, tap that overhead high. You've got that 1, 2. So I mean, I took a speculative rejection here. Yeah, damn, 299.50 on the dot here, and then that 299.63 if you have anything extra. But other than that, wonder if we're gonna get any news or something today. Longer calls on UNH. Yeah, that's what most people in the Discord already have, is longer expiration call. This is their play, not mine. I just took it. I thought it looked good.
Oh, so you took a call out, puppy.
Oh no. Oh shit. Fuck. Did you take that? Anybody take that one? Damn, I actually was thinking, I don't know why I didn't set a fucking alert. My hands are full of other shit, but damn, yeah, that was perfect. All you have is 74. You took it? Awesome. Yeah, flip that in balance right here. And $75. I always love that when you see like and it's a psychological number. That's awesome. Good trade. All right, IWM, what are we doing here, baby? Yes, I am in IWM. Is Trump talking right now? I mean, he's talking about something. He's doing something. He had a whole list of shit. Those letters from the human printer came out today. Yeah. Seriously, thank you, sirs. What happened, brother? Of course, though. Yeah, I took a speculative rejection on IWM for like a full reversal, so I'm not, you know. But again, I just put $390 on that. Should I sell UNH at 245? Well, shit, dude, you're fucking either dyslexic or super deep in the money. No, I'm just kidding. Should you sell? I can't tell you when to sell it at all. Actually, so, but I'm leaving my runner to see if it can hit 430, and then there is a metric ass ton of empty space, you know, beyond that for a 440 target. Stop hunted on SPY. Fuck, my contract was too small. You don't. There's no such thing as SPY hunting or stop hunting, brother. Don't let people teach you that fucking hot dog water. There's only price action retesting and it's perfectly. Oh my god, is that cost basis? Look at that cost basis right there.
What did you have as the imbalance on Netflix?
75. Holy fucking shit. I do see one little green candle right here at 74.65. Good for trim, but other than that, yeah, 75.
UNH.
Oh my god. I'm not looking at my P&L. What are we looking at? Oh my god, 400%. Jesus Christ. It's taking me back. Oh. And dude, you, guys, it's so fucking crazy. 450, you know, I know some of you guys are up even more. And most people fucking like that's like a highlight reel for them for their whole fucking trading career. So 550% on UNH. Thank you, my goat.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have as many cons as I wanted of the 430s last night. So this morning when it showed some strength, I bought in at like 13 cents and they're still worth 37.
13 cents? Oh shit, bro. Yeah, we got the same
This
contracts.
morning they didn't have immediate volume.
Do you want me to make them be worth less? Watch this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Want to see a magic trick?
I'm on Robinhood. You can't touch me, boy.
I can make it drop for a second if I sell all of it. Okay, now that was a disgusting target. Sorry, I was off 2 cents. Shoot me. Come on. That was a good trim spot right there, boy. I tell you what. Boy! Get up there.
Hey, Papa, how much were those 425s for today?
I have 430s, brother. They were 8 cents.
Nice.
I'm up 400% on those. Yeah.
We're building a box overnight, pretty much, and then
Yep.
ripped up.
Just needed to make sure we stayed above that, and we did. Just pushed right out, so it's amazing. Wait, what? About to enter Netflix? No. What's going on? Are you pulling trigger? You pulling triggers on everything?
No, I'm afraid to sell my contracts because I want it to go more, but I'm
how much? How much do you have? How many contracts do you have? Talk to me. The luck.
Okay, so I'm in Netflix from this morning, and I've got 100 contracts.
From 25?
3 for calls.
25? when I have 100 contracts and that first initial trim, I get 25% of the position off the table, and then I just go and I start being like, well, what's above and what's below? This thing is moving so fast. Watch the math, the yams, the lots, the ras is fast as hell. 12, 12. This is where it gets hard. Pause. Wheels and think. Sleep. Still. Today. You gotta get out of your ass and live. Okay, so right now you're gonna want to maintain that hold of 74.47 with an imbalance of 74.43 and a retest of 74.36. Now this is the 32nd, but necessary, because if this was to break, you're going back to touch 74.18 and maybe more. But good stuff right here. Now you can say, okay, I want that candle to maintain its closure there, and it needed to break that wick. And this is the 32nd, so everything matters. I'm running out of land. I feel like I could fly. Made 200 bands. Living how I live. Made this in my crib. Just focus on my meals.
Watching the 30-second on your screen is giving me anxiety. I just sold like half my position.
Oh my god. This makes me
I'm
feel
not
better.
gonna lie, watching UNH on the 15-minute makes me feel better. And the one.
Trading the 30-second, bro. I do that when, listen, I get people, if you're not making what I'm making, you know what I mean? Then don't question it. Ask me why. Why would I be watching something on the 32nd, right? A position, I'm not in this one, but theoretically, if,
matters.
well, not just that, but listen, slow price, that's right, slow price action, right? Create structure. I can work with that. But once we're in empty space approaching targets without structure, I want to see how price responds. And one of the things that I do to make sure that I can stay in my trade is what is above and what is below. So if I can't go to the 2-minute and see how the fuck does this help me? How does this help me? It doesn't. But if I have a shorter expiration position and it's important for me to be able to see what you can bounce off of, I'm not even looking down there, and obviously I'm right. Do you see what just happened? Price fell very quickly, retest level, and now it's filled up that empty space, which is not good because you want that to actually fill up that empty space and hold, and it didn't recover the floor. So this is my way of navigating space that nobody else, the faster it goes, the lower the time frame. Now, at some point, it doesn't do me any good if I'm in structure or if I have something to my left, but I don't. So I have to be basing what I'm doing off of the structure that's being built now, because all you have is this big fat pocket of empty space. And guess what? One of the main complaints that I get is I'm not able to hold. So what do I do in response to fear? Fear is a lack of knowledge. Fear is a lack of knowing what's going on. So I can't see what's going on here. Can't see what's going on there. Can't see what's going on here, here, even there. So I go here and now I can see. See how important that level is? 75 or 74.50. So, holy shit, UNH, motherfucker. 562%. Yeah, baby.
Go, Bobby.
Look at that. Teaching and just made a fucking extra stack, baby. Give me the stack.
It will be the best bag you'll ever make.
I'm gonna grab you by the UNH and we're gonna KSS.
Wow. Noah's holding.
You think Luigi had a tight grip? Wait till you see Daddy.
That is insane. No, but you should check out Snow real quick.
I asked for ballroom in my pants, not in the White House. Please help. Sorry. That was good. That was a joke for me. I'm sorry. No, you can ask me questions, dude. As you can tell, man, I'm teaching and fucking trading right now. I just made 560% while telling people why I use the 30-second time frame.
don't say often. He was a good-looking man.
He was the best. Big, strong hands.
Did you hear where Eli Lilly got expedited FDA approval for a drug
For his
for compassionate use for one 79-year-old man?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. And they usually don't do that unless there's a terminal illness. So, anyway, we'll see. We shall see. What do we mean by cost basis? Cost basis is the 50% mark of any area of consolidation. So in this right here, where price pops up and reaches a new high outside of this box, by punching through the 50% mark, you are guaranteed a new low. In reverse, if this was to build the box and fall, right, you would be looking at a new, if this 50% mark was broken, you'd be looking at a new high. City get it out loud. I hear lights in the city can live. Such a fucking good album, dude. He doesn't miss. Get lights in the city lay outside. Momentary pause at that 74. You see the green red candle right there? I actually jumped the gun on that a little bit. We're gonna shrink that down. More than a rap shit. Worth more than a rap shit. How do you determine your targets? I determine them based off of the empty space. If you want me to make this super simple, I literally trade box to box. I have a method of finding out when boxes are set to break, and I am pretty good at it. Jesus Christ, UNH. 631%, my friends. $8 to 62 fucking dollars. City can't stay outside of here. Lights in the city can't lay outside.
Yeah, like the volume's picking up on these things.
Yeah, dude, and see how now who's buying our contracts? Everybody. Everybody, all the dorks, they're not looking at these contracts that are up 700% today.
Yeah, they're just looking at. We still got like what 6 hours left in the day. They're thinking they can get something out of it.
600. What a fucking day.
100, they might make, they'll make a little something.
I'll take 6 hours of rippage up to 440.
Fuck. 750% on UNH here. Sheesh. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna trim again.
The cons I bought today are at 400.
Momentary pause at cost basis. Punch through. Imbalance, 50% mark of the empty space. Somebody asked me that on TikTok. Anytime you see a pocket of empty space, the 50% mark is one of the only levels that price can try to bounce off of. Trim again on a UNH, dude. I got to. I'm going to trim right here. I'm going to trim a little bit more. I can't right now, Snow. In the city can lay outside of here. Lights in the city can we lay.
It's a question you answer in the classes and I've just missed it. But
ask again.
With empty space, can a doji with huge wicks be empty space? Or
it more than likely. I mean, you're looking. It doesn't require that sort of level of analysis, and but you can say. I mean, I am really good at being able to see boxes without seeing them because I know that, or empty space without seeing them. If it has long wicks, more than likely, not guaranteed, there are two pockets of empty space above and below. So yes, that you can, but typically just zooming in very short, briefly or quickly will reveal thyself or itself.
Right. I'm just wondering on the 24-hour, like for building the start of your boxes, if you see empty space and it's mostly a doji instead of just like a straight up run up or a run down, but the wicks are huge. I'm just wondering if you would use the level that the doji actually is sitting at as like a.
Do you have a chart of what you're talking about that I could look at?
Let me see if I can pull it up. I've been having trouble getting my computer to take screenshots, but I'll see if I can send it in the chat.
Sounds good.
Would Apple be one? Like from the break of the 300, or not try to break the 300?
Ooh, speaking of Apple, hold on. 3 off the bottom.
Hey Nanya, if you're on TradingView, you can just copy the image
282.
of the
How
top
much
row
are Apple
and then paste
contracts?
it in.
Not from a Mac, you can't.
Oh, okay,
I
I
don't
see.
think.
Are you on the web or are you in the app?
Hey,
I'm in the app.
If you
damn,
go to
those
the
are only
website,
20
you can
bucks.
just do it. Like if you go to if you got Google Chrome or even Safari,
Okay.
you should be able
Yeah,
to.
if I can't get it to screenshot, I'll see if I can get it to load on my browser.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You just partially filled me. Pause. Yeah, I like Apple. I already took it. I saw it. I wanted to get as close as I could to 227. Low risk position here.
Damn, I'm probably taking my call again.
Are you in Apple?
No, I mean I just looked at it. I looked at it on the weekly stuff, but I'm gonna reject that empty space and then came back down. So looks good for sure for that empty space.
Slow. Oh, some more drink. Come on, Trump. Come on, Trump. Give me a big fucking red dingus. Baby. Crush baby. Pass baby. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Jose! Why does it look like you should have your nose pierced? Ivy.
Have the bull ring.
Yeah. He looks like he has the face for it. Back, baby. Thanks, baby. Profit over love, baby. I want to pull back down to 297.88 underneath that floor. Wee. What a good day, guys. What a good job. Wee. Apple just tapped that overhead high. Started watching your YouTube videos. Huge help to learn how to buy profitable contracts. Denver HB. Let's go, guys. Man, I'll drop a fucking 35% discount if we can get this reversal right here on IWM. Come on, baby. Come on.
Yeah, the Q's on the hourly rejected that 714. Gonna get candle close above that.
I'm just a whittle bear. Oh, the Q's look heavy. Look at the box. Oh, wee. Sip slow. All right, guys, we're up 35%. Oh my God, nobody's doing this. Sorry.
Okay, I guess my question was completely baseless because I can't find one anywhere. I was just curious.
Well, if you ever do, we'll figure it out together. For sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Oh my. All right, 1 minute on QQQ. I'm gonna go to the 30-second really quickly to show you guys a box. If you got your screen turned sideways, in order for us to fall, we must punch through the said box. 2 boxes actually. IWM, come on. I've been a good boy. Who's a good boy? I am.
Hey, Papa, I can tag you on a TikTok that so this guy's no, this lady's wife, excuse me, husband.
Huh?
This girl offered him pretty much. He's been trading since he was 18. He's like 25 with the wife and kid, and he pretty much not with us anymore because this guru offered him like financial freedom, pretty much, and he pretty much blown out his whole account.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he pretty much did that in front of his wife.
Jesus, dude. Yeah, I grabbed puts on IWM. I'm already slapping. $298. If we're gonna chop today, it's not gonna. I mean, we're getting it. It's 10:30 right now. We don't really have any new highs or lows, so we're gonna want to see price kind of push here. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yeah, I don't like NVIDIA's setup though. But sober. I was lying. Was fucking with my mind. Bullets. For some more. Express myself like testaments of love. Pause. Last year, had I seen them? Still seeing them? Do I look high? Ooh! Ah! Does that say 800? Yeah, it does. Yes, if this reverses, so very, very cool. Don't get attached. This isn't your girlfriend. If it recovers the floor, you're going to test up in that 299. You can hold if you want to, but just letting you know that if it does bounce off of this imbalance, which right now it's doing a good job of flushing through, I need to clear here, 298, and then we'll drop into the wicks. There's the cues. Oh, that was fire as fuck. Don't play with me. Unless you want to.
Yo.
It's Freaky Friday with you today, man.
Listen, what I'm doing to this market right now is damn near freaky. If this market had a wiener, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It's all right.
Neo.
Clip that. Clip that. Probably when you start sizing up more on contracts, like how can I explain this? How'd you measure like your? I'm not stressed, but like, did you go up like 10 or kept it like more
When I size my account up,
manageable? I guess. Yeah.
like how did I do that?
No, I mean, because for me, my contracts are this clean setup. You know, 10s, but I feel if I go to the 25s or 30s, like my anxiety will go up. So that's what I'm trying to explain when you went.
Oh, okay. I that makes sense. Okay, so my theory was when I made the entirety of my 50, like I made basically had 100K in the account, then that was my permission to size up because I had basically gone and doubled what I had made or had in the account. And at that point, I could afford to add to the risk. Add like 10, and I did go up. I did it incrementally with 10,000. So All right, floor's getting recovered right here. This could be a punchback to continue moving to the highs. Same thing with the Qs. I already stopped out. It recovered the floor at 7-11. That bounce got me.
Hey Potter, did you say QNH?
We're still ripping?
Dude,
Oh, yeah, did I see it? Yeah, no, of course, yeah. 600 plus.
I just woke up, bro, and I just saw that hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. What a day to sleep through, brother.
Dude, I did not know, bro. I was like, fuck, I woke up. Shit got tragic.
You're long on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. You've taken profit, trimmed, whatever you got to do.
Yeah, I just trimmed right now.
Yes, this could be a punchback that leads us to a break over 299.50, 299.62, which leads us back up. But that obviously, this is a retest at the moment. Other side. You can't come through there. You can't come through there. Go ahead and close that. No, I got you. Good rejection right there. Hold on 1 second. All right.
Just need Apple to get over this shit, man. Come on.
Come on, UNH. Give me a little tick. This song? Is this Drake? Nah. What am I being? What am I in love? I struggle with wanting to play PUBG instead of watching the chart all day. Uninstall PUBG then, dude. If it's fucking you up. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. UNH new highs. Watch this retest on IWM at 293. I think we might end up pausing until the end of the day. I'm going to hang on to some of the... I still got my downside position, but I fucking... Obviously, we got a potential punch back to the upside. I can't play DayZ during the day, man. I used to do that, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't want to get off. Especially if you got somebody imprisoned, you know, or something like that, or you're feeding them a sandwich.
Stop it.
I have over 1,000 hours in DayZ. I don't know how many hours I have.
Let's look at squads. How many hours you got on that?
You know exactly what I have on that. That's why you're saying it.
No, because you've put yourself invisible now.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Uh-huh. Can't be accountable with that.
That's funny.
No, it's not. It's serious.
I have 3,426 hours on squad. But
no buts.
Squad was my Squad was my background game. I played Squad in the background sometimes when I was like holding onto a trade midday. But I've been playing that for fucking 5 years, so you know. I definitely left it up playing.
When you're making bags, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, well, that's the good thing about it.
You should get an actual flight simulator. Because you were just doing that and fly the helicopters.
That's literally all I did is fly helicopters.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know what makes me mad though is I see this guy on TikTok and he does it in Arma. He flies in Arma and he has bare feet. Dude, I fly like that. I fly the same way. J-hooking, doing backflips and shit like that. And I was like, damn, I just didn't share. I need to fucking... Where do I find info on your course or mentorship? It's on my website, Rising Star. And then, technically, IWM did hit that level, but...
Hey, Potter, I have a question.
What's up, boss?
Okay, so for UNH, my target right now is 432.61, but also we have empty space till for my next target would be 462. I'm just looking at next week's contracts. I don't know if you're playing this to next week either.
I was planning on it. I have 437, 436, and 440 as like the two main targets. And then when it comes to like weekly levels like this, dude, this is where shit can start getting, this is turbulence. So 457 would be another target up there, but yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, yeah, if you, there is empty space all the way to 514 if you're actually, you know, on the weekly. Go ahead. Oh, so good.
Right.
I wanna get to know you, baby.
Yo,
when
Potter,
we're
if
gone.
Snow can hold this floor, you like it?
Get to know you.
Back up to like 570.
This is at the
Not
it's
570.
it's still at the ceiling. That you was. Yeah, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Is it still at that overhead? I mean, if you hold 231.92, that's good.
Okay. 257. That's what I meant to say. Not 527.
What is my target? No, you're good. What is my target on IWM puts? Well, if, and I want to emphasize that if, because right now we are building up at the top with now 4. So if this candle or any, and that's why I felt comfortable rejecting it at that overhead high, and I'm still hanging on to them as well. But if this does work out, or if we do get a leg down under 296.50, I'm aiming for 292.62. And then I think there's a real strong probability for 290 to get retested on the 24-hour time frame. Yeah, so like basically right about there. This is the first time it's built a box and then gone up. So I have like I'm sitting with 302 calls right now as well, because obviously if it pops, my hope is that we sit all day trying to go up, and then, which is what's happening right now, and then you see that oh that's so good. You see cost basis reject. See how these fucking levels work, maybe. There we go. Oh my god, you can't scare me. You can't scare me. No, you can't scare me. If you had a red moss, I'd be pretty scared, actually. Get it away from me. Baby, where you going? Hey, how was your sleep last night? Teeth brushed? You had to go to sleep? Go brush that hair. Make it look beautiful. Once you get your hair, did you change? Get yourself all cleaned up? Okay.
Also, Potter, Novo Nordisk might punch back.
Novo Nordisk. Okay, hold on one second. Do you guys see this right now? Isn't this beautiful? Isn't it fucking beautiful to be able to have these levels up above us? Rather than just being scared because we don't know. We do know.
Yo, Potter, you might be at 1,000% on those 420, 430s.
I'm trying not to look at the P&L right now.
Bad baby.
Yeah, I'm up fat, dude. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
$0.08 to 70 cents, or $8 to $70 per contract.
It's a play right there. I love swings.
Yeah, I'm still in Apple, actually. I still have Apple. My stop loss on that one is I mean, I'm gonna have to change it. It's probably gonna move up to 278.50, but I'm playing the fucking ETFs down right now while also trying to play Apple up. It just makes us. But again, the Qs and IWM are two different entities. You're gonna need to find a floor, because I still feel like there's this pullback down here to 709 on the Qs here. Dude, Tukey, bro, I fucking love your fucking videos, dude. I did not know you made videos, bro. I'm gonna start fucking pumping your shit up. Dude, that video last night, I watched that shit last night. That shit had me fucking rolling. Because this guy hates my guts. He said, you're too poor to... Dude, look at his face! He said, yeah, that... He said, look at his face right there. He goes, yeah, that would work. Dude, Tukey's smart about how he approached that shit, too, because he was like, would 2 to 3K work? And bro's like, yeah, that's my price. Oh, my God.
Out of a fucking empty room?
Dude, exactly. Oh, my God, bro. That's fucking too much. Looks like Rusty's son. All right, we just got to tap at that level, so I guess I'm doing 35% off. Yeah. Yeah, make sure go follow Bunky. He's got some good content out there. That's his page. Tukey. This guy right here though, dude. Oh my God. Oh, that's just awesome. Yeah, go follow homie. He's got some funny shit. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of sad I wasn't in one of the videos, but then I was like, well, that kind of makes sense. I'm pretty sure he asked me that though, and I'm pretty sure I said something like, you don't need mentorship." I can't remember.
Ruined that man's video.
My bad.
He was fishing for a video. You just shot him down.
Yo, Apple, Appleini, Apple Teeny, Apple Weenie. Nope. We're just stemming here. We're just riffing. Just riffing.
Wow.
I
Now
peeped the
have a
turtle.
nice rep.
Brendan Fraser looking ass. I actually got that a lot. Brendan Fraser. Somebody said to me one time, it looks like you are what did they say? You are the byproduct of Steve Buscemi, the guy who plays Anakin Skywalker, and Brendan Fraser's orgy. That's what they said. I wasn't hurt by it, but
That's a diabolical mix.
Yeah, it's all right. I signed up for it, you know. I signed up for this. Yo, last night I saw this guy on TikTok. It's kind of an older bald guy. His name was Doomsday, and he just had something. He has this typical like, Democrats are fucking ruining America, liberals are retarded. Anyway, and I commented, Mr. Here, I'll show you on TikTok. That's him right there. And he pinned my comment because I was like, damn, I said, Mr. Clean let himself go. And I had this dude rolling. It was a friendly jab, you know. Somebody made that yesterday, SQ. Oh my god. Your landscape live is flagged for hate speech and hateful behavior. Repeated violations could get your live discontinued. Okay. Yeah.
I don't like Mr. Clean.
Well,
You did
as
it?
soon as he said like
Go
Democrats
brush your
are
hair.
retards or whatever, it
Yeah.
triggered him.
Yeah. TikTok sensitive. Huh? That's okay. Your mommy runs up and down the stairs like 10 times a day. Go take care of business. Everybody has to take care of business in the morning. Mwah. I love you.
Hey Potter,
Yeah.
can you check NVO?
Oh, sorry, dude.
Oh, that was okay. I'm sorry.
I got ADHD. It's not my fault.
On the 24-hour. Dude, it looks ready to go to me.
Now you got one thing to do. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, 4861. I mean, I don't see any reason why not. I mean, obviously, the only thing that's in your way is that overhead wick and overhead range, which I have right there. So, I mean, yeah, dude, it does look ready to go. It does have a good setup. I mean, for sure. Apple pulling itself up a little more. What the fuck was that? Just give me a sell off. What the fuck is happening to my TikTok right now? Or my Discord? Is Discord disconnecting for you guys? Are we getting cyber? Yeah, it is real.
Well, everyone in South Africa is home from work, so they're. Sorry, my internet forgot we're still on TikTok too. Next week.
I didn't hear anything. I just disconnected.
Oh, so it wasn't just me?
No, everybody.
Oh, mine keeps saying trying to connect, trying to connect, trying to connect. So I figured
Yeah.
it's just because everyone's getting home from work now on a
No.
Friday. All the kids are out of school. All the
I'm
parents
buying.
are home.
I'm buying more puts. Something's happening. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
I got out of all my positions, so I'm done staring at charts. So thanks for the wins today. I caught UNH and Netflix calls, but I'm out.
Oh.
So
Yeah. Well.
Daily P&L is now $1.2 billion.
$1 billion.
Y'all don't want to see my P&L for today. It's scary.
I mean, we do, but that's okay.
Do it.
Dookie dookie. Born to Buffalo.
Potter, are you playing Apple Zero Day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm up 75% there, my boy.
Okay.
All right, I got 302s that I got for dirt motherfucking cheap if we squeeze out. And then I'm still holding on to the shorts that I took yesterday, but I played the upside. And so I circumvented any losses on that. Dude, I'm fucking finagling. Finagle trading. That's what we're going to rename the group. You know what I was thinking about doing? Because I've wanted to change I've actually never been a fan of well, not never been a fan, but I've wanted to change the name Simple Stacks for a long time. And I thought the other day, I was like, well, what if I just change one letter of the fucking Discord per day until eventually it's just changed over? But then I realized it would be Pimple Stacks first. So I decided not to. Letting you guys in, being vulnerable right now. Superpowers, got real superpowers. Got real superpower. Got real superpower. Remember, if you don't like my music, you can turn it down on Discord. God, the cues look heavy. What is... God, dog. Raymond. Where's Raymond at? Brother.
Raymond's about to make a bag.
There's an opportunity here, my boy. Listen, this one... Yeah, I don't know. Did you know LA is the #1 Mazda ownership? There are probably a lot of red Mazdas here. Damn, Moon God.
Damn.
Come on, baby. Oh, no. Big faux show.
Hey Potter, so I'm trying to make sure I get good expirations on most of my plays because that's kind of faded me in the past.
Right.
For a move like Apple, how many days are you putting on this for 290?
How much am I what? Oh, for expiration for 290 strikes. Due to the current conditions and with Qs dropping down, I would at least be out 2 weeks with a good stop loss.
Okay. That's a long time.
It is, but it's the market conditions that we're trading in. And I see 287, by the way, as the most clear shot. I mean, you could take a shorter expiration if you have a good stop loss for today specifically. Yeah, if you have a good stop loss and you stick to it, then yeah, this could be your stop loss. You could take a shorter expiration aiming for 286.
Okay, all right, thanks.
You got it, brother. we're in a precarious situation with the Qs heavy and then Qs are Apple bottoming. So I like the setup, but this is actually where that rejection could occur and we could lay down. So I want to see that candle secured and held above that. Am I still holding UNH? Just a little bit. UNH is about to create a punch down, I think, actually. All right, it's 11 o'clock, guys. So I'm probably going to hang on to what I got. Not sure of if you guys have listen, I have trimmed on IWM. That's it. Or excuse me, that if you're long on it, then you can trim. You can take some profit off the table. And if you had weeklies or short expiration like I did, then maybe that's a terrible idea. But other than that, I mean, you're up 25%. Oh shit, you're fucking far out. I read that 250%. I'm sorry. I mean, obviously it's got a lot more empty space, so you're not really concerned about the little fluctuations, day to day. It's as long as it's still progressing in the right direction, which it is. Running it. I'm running. Running it.
Hey Potter, I'm looking at UNH. You said it's gonna create a punch down? Hold on, I'm looking at 3-minute right now.
You said UNH? I'm sorry. Say what you said again. I was somewhere else.
No worries. Oh, I was looking on where you were gonna say it was gonna punch down.
It's trying to punch down right now. Yeah, it's a little too. It's actually a range. So I'm not speaking correctly right now. So it is a range, but yeah.
Okay.
Here's your punch up.
Okay, this is another thing I struggle with. So, for example, I got UNH longs for next week, right? I think I got like 448s or something, 445s. And I know that if UNH does lose this floor, we retest. I'm trying to come back to the mountain climbing idea to come back and get supplies. But dude, it's like, I don't know, it's just hard for me to look at it,
Are you looking at your P&L right now?
No, I'm not looking at the P&L. I'm just looking at the chart. And like subconsciously, it's like, I don't know what's up.
I mean, listen, humans have a natural instinct to resource guard. So when you gather resources and then all of a sudden it starts to slip through your fingers or you see the potential for that to fluctuate, meaning that there's a possibility that it goes down, our instinct is to preserve that capital. So I mean, you're fighting a human instinct. So don't beat yourself too much about it, but it is something that you're just going to have to persevere through. And I'm not going to say distract yourself with charting, but you're literally going and what I just did earlier on UNH right here, right? I marked out the boxes above and below on the 32nd, but I did that so that way I could, and that's the same thing that you're actually, the fact that it's on the 2-minute and it's starting to build boxes that are clear on the 1 minute, that means that price is slowing down a little bit. But if you did get a pullback, right, if you did lose 426, you'd be paying attention to how that price falls with 425.28 in mind as that first retest level. So I mean, again, there's no perfect answer, again, because I think each person has to have the more comprehension you have with this system and at least of where you're at, like you're bouncing where you're supposed to right now. You've got this small box up above you. You also have this median of the range here and floor of 425.80. So you're good right now. You're good. And until something changes, that just happened. That's when you can make your adjustment. But at the end of the day, if you've secured your risk, if you trimmed and reduced, then these fluctuations are going to be normal, especially as you get closer to 24-hour floors and levels. So just mark out what's underneath you and come to an agreement that if this is lost, you're going to go ahead and peel out of your positions or reduce your risk. So, but I'm telling you what, man, just to get over that hump, I have to repeat it over and over and over again. It either works or it doesn't. It's gonna work. It either doesn't. Either way, I started this morning out or yesterday without this money. without this gain. And again, I focus on filling up those pockets of empty space. Now, for weekly contracts or shorter expirations, obviously it's, not
Yeah.
a great idea, but
Okay. Okay. Dude, I'm super appreciative of how, you take your time and answer, dude. I really appreciate it.
yeah, dude, of course. We're talking money right now, man. It's serious.
Yeah. One time in my class, bro, I asked my professor a question. He gave me a side eye. He said, "That's the most pathetic question I've ever heard." I'm like, bro.
Dude, that stuff's scarring. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't realize how, especially if you're young, I internalize those things. Um, and it's not until you find somebody, and this is the thing, is like you don't want to let people like that change you. You want to find the people who are willing to accommodate, because some people just are not good teachers. They don't have good patience. They don't remember. I think when people learn stuff, good teachers are people who remember how hard it was. And then bad teachers are people who look down on people who are making the same exact mistakes that they did. Like, oh, I've done that. Oh, you'll get like it really condescending. And that's the kind of behavior that I can't I refuse to, like, I mean, I've refused that my whole life. And even with teachers, that's half the reason that I was so, I'm not gonna say like openly disrespectful. Like I never called my teachers names or anything. I just lost respect for them. But at the same time, they would send me to, like, if I was disrupting their class, they would send me to other teachers who I did respect, who knew that they could talk to me. And it was like, you just have a way to talk to Garrett. And it's like, no, I just have more respect for this individual because the way that you teach is trash. Like, you're teaching me as if I should have already known this, or if you said it once that I'm stupid for asking again. Because, dude, uh, I still can't. I mean, I don't know. When it came to like multiplication, like doing multiplication in your head, or even just doing math, period, I just didn't get it. It just didn't make sense to me. And so there were so many math teachers that, like, I would legitimately, I had to save my grade or something like that. And I'd be like, I don't understand this. And AO unfortunately has experienced this as well, where it's like, oh, we went over that in class. That's fucking fine. Your job is to make sure that I know. And I don't. And I'm asking you and you're condescending. So
Yeah, most definitely, bro. That's how like teachers are, I think, in this generation, sadly. But
it's always been that way, fortunately. Huh? Huh? They're done? Okay. The router is unplugged upstairs. That's why it's off. So just go plug it back in. I wanted to see if I slept better with my router off. I get tired of sleeping with a tinfoil hat, so no, I was kidding.
Hey Potter.
Yeah, what's up, boss?
Um, I'm hopping on a flight later, and I want to watch like your educational playlist on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of like no views thing. Are they just deleted or
Those are
just looking at this stuff?
no, those are just ones that I wasn't really happy with how I delivered the message, and I just felt like it was better reworded. So I mean, yeah, I kind of slimmed down. There wasn't really anything extra, I think, on those. I know some people might disagree, but um, yeah, I took some of the ones that I felt like had not weren't clear, or just I didn't explain myself as well as I'd like to. So, and then I dropped a couple other videos in replacement of those. So yeah, there's nothing else on there.
Okay. Because I mean, I'd rather watch the ones from class, but I don't think I can watch that on the plane, right? You can't watch the ones
Yeah.
from the class offline, can you?
You can, I believe you can download that, right? Yeah, you can. Yeah, if it's a Google Drive, yeah. If it's a Google Drive, just download the video, like if you have an iPad or something like that.
Oh, okay. Let me try that.
I'm
Yeah,
grateful
you
for
can do it on
Potter
your
Bucks.
computer as well. Hey Potter, look at Snow. It might want to do it.
Wow, my back hurts right now. Holy shit. Oh my god, Melly is ripping. It's still inside of a box. You know what? That one could be actually it looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You got a nice little uptrend right there. Good solid channel, good target and box up ahead. I could see that one going to 1758. That's actually not a bad setup. I mean, good consolidation, good 2 off the floor, 3 off the top. Am I gonna hold my puts over the weekend? Yeah, if IWM doesn't go and push a new high and stop me out, then yeah, fuck yeah, I will. I'll probably end up not going 1 for 1, but I'll probably have some sort of straddle set up over the weekend.
Yo,
Yeah.
Potter, check out Snow. It's holding pretty well thus far.
Waiting for them to fucking yeah, it is. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I got in off the floor with the floor as the stop loss, but looks pretty good.
Not gonna lie to you, I got 240s this morning for like 40 cents, just a couple of them.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to see if I could generate a little capital on that. John, you didn't you didn't really was that like a family name? You didn't name her after me though, for real, did you? That's why I made the choice to homeschool my kids. How are you doing? How do you home I'm about to do that too, man, but I'm actually really heavily considering like so many people are at home now. And I know so many parents are already frazzled with whatever the fuck they got on their plates now. But I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool to have an online school? Like, not obviously part like off the Discord and stuff like that. I did. You told me to do this, and I will send you signals, but you changed your word. I need. I know you did not. But no, I feel like with like the Montessori's and stuff like that, like, because I'm gonna hire tutors to um with AO because I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. It's not move back to Oregon. You already know we have. Listen, yeah, we did. I actually homeschooled AO for 1 year out there. It was really easy. Yeah, you're right, Steph.
Yeah, I was homeschooled from like I think elementary all the way through high school. But I went to
Hold on.
like a co-op thing, group thing.
Oh
So
shit!
it was kind of like
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
whoa.
hold on, hold on. I knew it, dude. I fucking knew it. Yuck. We're going to Mars, Scoob. Much are these fucking bad boys? God dog, boy. God dang.
You want the 250?
Jesus. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Shit, dude. I mean, it's not the Potterbox play, but it is. Oh boy, that is a Potterbox play. What the fuck am I talking about? Target is 176. Contracts at the 175 strike for next week, which I do expect for that to get hit in a relatively short amount of time. That's a pretty. There's a little more expensive than usual, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I wouldn't mind. Stop loss. And then the only other variable I see is this channel. There it is. $174.70. So we still got work to do, but it's a good start. I want to see squeezy energy though. I want to see big push candles, big green dinguses. Okay. So I'm gonna set an alert right here. And then I'm gonna set an alert right there. And leave it the fuck be. UNH still building up nice and strong. You need to find an accountability association here. I have an option 3 homeschool association, which is like better because as long as I teach the appropriate classes at the appropriate ages, then I can personalize the other courses they take. Yeah, John, you got to take it on something else, bro. Oh, my back. First target today, though, on SpaceX will be right there at 155.61. Yeah, it is overnight gap. But it is about to be 11:30, so TikTok, we do got that free trial on the yearly, I think. Make sure to cancel if you know you're not going to sign up. But other than that, I'm probably going to go ahead and hop off, stay inside of the Discord for a little while. See what this, oh my God, UNH. See what I'm talking about, brother? Where's he at?
Wait, me?
Yeah, oh yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
That he hold you? I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll just fuck with you. Oh, Lord have mercy. There you go, baby. I want the cash, baby. So Tesla's ripping. There you go, SpaceX. Holy shit, Tesla is squeezing. Hey, mamma mia. All right. Yeah, so outside 385, I'd be looking at 391. $175s, and then I got 160s for today. Basic squeezes. Sell them at 157. Everything is ripping now. We may have bottomed out. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. The Qs actually are starting to look really, really good now that we've bounced off of that retail or underneath us. I don't know, man. I feel like fucking news is gonna hit, but I mean, oh my God, dude. Nice, Plumber. Good job, dude. Oh my God, what is this trash? What a trash name. Oh, that's because you're in here. I'll go. Mercy. Yeah, nice runs on that one. IWM is curling up here. Might get that punch back. You said AVGO 5-minute. That looks good, man. You got a punch back through 372 for a gap fill. Oh my fucking God, dude. UNH. Holy shit. Anybody else? And anybody got runners on that bad boy?
Did you guys take SpaceX? That thing popped.
I did, yeah. I was hoping we were gonna see that here. Damn, I'm already up. Can we get a fucking squeeze out on Apple? Okay. Did we hit it already? Yeah, we pretty much tapped right around 155.44. You still have 5 contracts at UNH, so I know you're printing, baby. Oh no.
I got like 1-0 day and like 2 for next week, type shit.
$15K, Conrad, was what was used. You guys see why I chart on the 30-second? So I can make a plan so I don't panic. Look at that shit. First target hit. Big foe show. Now, we want people across the market to hear about this fucker. Yeah, get up in there, boy. Snow's pushing up nice and strong right now as well. Good push over that 233, $3 move. Come on, squeeze it out. Squeeze it out. Pop that thing out of there. Pause. IWM at cost basis right now. Bang! Do it. I feel it. The tape's moving fast right now. August 13th. Atlanta, Georgia. Oh my God, I'm about to go to a fucking Isaiah Rashad concert. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Mama fucking Amia. Holy shit. I'm Tony Pepperoni. Ugh. Ugh.
Not gonna lie, I got 162s for today. About a print.
Holy.
God damn, boy. I don't like that. No, I was kidding. Oh, boy. Boy, I tell you what. All right, IWM has just hit the previous overhead resistance. Anything above 299.67. That was a good trim right there. This is it. By the way, you're seeing IWM and SpaceX move in correlating ways. Now I'm going to tell you what, that was today's target. 156.70. I would like to obviously see price, and we're going to zoom back down here to see if we can find out what's going to happen. We don't have a whole lot of structure under there. That's not good. We need to find a floor. Let me go. There it is. Gotcha. No, I don't ever trade at the money, brother. I never trade at the money. Very fucking rarely. Dude, I grabbed snow, those 240s on snow are eating. Yeah, we got a good pocket of empty space right back up to the high, so I'm going to trust that we'll be able to find that floor. Grabbing 292.50s to hedge against any sort of stupid random event. Bitcoin ETFs see a 1.3 exodus, $1.3 billion exodus. All right, if you, I don't think I got snow though. I'm gonna go ahead and trim these snows off. Cellular phone.
We fell fast on SpaceX.
God damn, snow. Holy fuck. Done. I just trimmed out of that 240 contract, bought it at fucking 40 cents, sold it at 110.
Oh shit.
Thanks for pointing that out. Do you guys see cost basis right there? Now, unfortunately, it just left a gap down below, so it's going to have to squeeze ass. I'm looking at you. What? What? Oh, ah! Too late. 40 got it. Hey. Next target, if you have any runners, is 240. Come on, Mr. X. Show me your flex. Clear that overhead. Nice empty space right up into here.
UNH might punch down right now.
Maybe. Yeah, you got a little box right. Dude, that was a good trim up there. Holy shit. I'm going to order this fucking album right now. Now, a human being. You and I. Got my bags and get on.
Snow at getting close to 240.
Damn it. Oh, let's. A human being. Oh my fucking god, dude! I'm getting bank.
It's just funny. They will not let IWM fall.
SpaceX.
Like every time IWM looks like it's going down, they pop it right back up.
All right, watch this next target here on Snow. Well, I already said it. New highs on SpaceX. Get the fuck out of here. You can't scare me. You cannot scare me. Oh my god, what did I just do? Whoops. All right, now we need to get the fuck away from this because this is what can turn into a higher time frame box. You can see it right there. So in order for us, if we reject those overhead highs, this has a likely to build. Come on. I don't want to build, though. I want to go. I don't want to go. Getting a little too excited there. I'm just role-playing, brother. Role-playing as a degen. God damn. God damn. God damn. Come on, give me that new. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not documenting it like that, but no. I mean, yeah. That was a great entry on Snow. Holy shit. If it falls back, yeah, we're getting heavy at the top right here. Anything under 156 is going to go right back down. You said silver just triggered? Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, we talked about gold and silver all bouncing. Gold is bouncing. Yeah, damn. Anybody take that shit? Holy fuck. Does a theta burn your weekly premium? If I take a stupid ass trade, yeah. But I have a pretty good habit of not doing that shit, so.
Are you swinging SpaceX or no?
Yeah, I just trimmed some of the weeklies off at the top here because I see that 2 rejections at the top. I know by the end of the day, we might be able to. Well, I mean, I'm not going to jump ahead too far. Right now, we have this box on the 15-second, which is, again, I hate that I have to be down here, but it's fucking necessary.
Nah, it's fire, not gonna lie. I like seeing it all played out. You learn a lot from it.
Huh? I didn't hear the last part. I thought you said you're not alive.
Oh no, I said you learn a lot from it.
Oh, well, yeah, this and yeah. This is that's the main mission here, my brother. Mama was a daddy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out. I don't need to see this being built. I see it happening right now. So, candy. Oh, cool cat. Fuck that. Top dog. Nope. In a headlock. A good day. Don't die.
My alert on IBM didn't go off.
One leaf so. Romania, I believe that people who keep track of win rate are, I mean, you can keep track of win rate, but it's not one of the deciding factors for profitability. Win rate is a advertising marketing thing. Like Rusty the Dick Rod is, he has, he says that he has a 98% win rate and 7-figure days every day. Come on. You know what I mean? Like, that is something where you could actually be winning 90% of the time, but your risk to reward is so bad that you don't make any money. So win rate does not matter. Risk to reward, it should be what you're more curious about or what you're trying to focus on. Cool cat. Fuck that. Top dog. Going nuts. All right, 3 times at the top. Do you want to curl and pop? I would love to see that. But a lot of the times when you do that heavy at the top, pop, and then it'll come back down. But anyway. Is there a minimum delta you take? No. I mean, most of the time I just stay away from contracts with low OI. Like, there's no volume on them. The spread is wide. Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait for these fucking headphones to get here, dude. Tired of wearing this damn ear clogs. Going up. Then we gotta see.
Hey Potter.
Uh-huh.
For oh shit, what happened? Oh my god, my stream just died. 1 second.
The dead go slide.
Okay. For Snow.
Yeah.
Is it possible? I see a punchback play to 255 next week. Hold on, let me set my chart.
Running around, losing kids at play. There's 3 rejections off the top. Some of them outside still. Some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy. Batchy snakes. Shit off safety. Well, you're not gonna ever be too safe. Then I won't kick it. I won't hop out and crack. I won't big Rex. I'm gonna hop. I'm gonna go stack. A pass. Could take a speculative snow put if you're in a long, like for going back down to like 233. But listen, SpaceX is holding its shit together. So, but real quick, or motherfucking, if you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the show. Go check out the Potterbox Workshop. Go check out the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys at 2:33 o'clock. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Free trial on the yearly too as well. Make sure to cancel if you don't want to sign up. All right, bye-bye now. Shit, I think